Hi, guys. This is Michelle,
And I'm Lexi.
and you are listening to Book to the Couch.
So grab a snack, get cozy, and meet us on the couch.
We are starting the most anticipated month of our entire podcast.
Yeehaw,
Cowboy
y'all!
Month.
Welcome to Cowboy Month.
It's officially September. We're doing a couple of different things. And as always, before we actually get into the nitty gritty, because it is the start of a month, we do have a little bit of a cowboy themed this or that.
Yes, I am
I almost
so.
completely forgot about
I
it,
did too.
but I then remembered, no, I put in all that extra work and made one.
All right. I'll read one. You read one.
Mhm.
All right. So for the first one, we have City Girl Meets Cowboy or Small Town Girl Next Door.
I think so. We talked a little bit about this earlier before we started recording. That we feel like a lot of the westerns that we've been seeing, at least from the synopsis, they all kind of feel the same. It feels like the same story. It's like this. It's a city girl or a city
Yeah.
boy, and they come to the country and they're out of their depth. I am kind of tired of that cliche a little bit.
Same.
And
It's very
I'm
Hallmarky.
I don't know, just something about a small town girl and a small town boy.
I love it.
Like,
I feel like they match each other's energy a lot better.
Yes.
Like they
it
know,
makes a little bit more sense.
yeah, they know the ins and outs.
But I also like a good opposites attract story.
Same,
Don't get me
same.
wrong. I love the city girl country boy trope, or vice versa. But
It gets boring when it's the only trope that you see in cowboy romances.
But honestly, I'm a sucker for a friends to lovers trope.
Me
Anytime
too.
there's a friends to lover trope,
Yeah.
I eat it up. I act like, no, I love enemies to lovers. That's my favorite trope. And in all honesty, no, it's friends to lovers.
They're kind of neck and neck for me, honestly. Like I can't put one above the other because they're both just so good.
I think there's only been one friends to lovers book that I absolutely haven't liked. And I've read a lot of them.
I was about to say that's like every book that I've read. All right.
So our next one is Horseback Rides Under the Stars or Barn Slow Dances.
Oh my god. Okay, so some of these are so hard. Not even gonna lie. I'm just now looking at them because I forgot about this. I'm gonna have to say Barn Slow Dances. Oh my god. That is just top tier. Oh my, there was a scene, I don't remember what book it's in, but there is a scene where there's it's like a fair type of thing happening in the middle of the small town. I know it's not a barn, but it's kind of the same thing. And oh my god, it's just so romantic. I love it. I eat it up every time.
I think there was one I read, and I don't remember if this was like an actual published work or a Wattpad story. At this point, it all blends together. But it was essentially like a bonfire at this farm, and right next to it, the bonfire area, was the barn, and they were having it as a dancing area.
Oh my god, I love that.
But also, I've also read some really good scenes on they go on a little date, like he's taking her out to learn how to ride for the first time, and he takes her to this secluded area. And it's like they go to a water area,
and they have a picnic, and yeah,
and they just lounge around and lay in the meadow. And yeah, I'm a sucker for. I'm a hopeless romantic. Honestly.
Unfortunately, me too.
Dang it, that is a really hard one. I think I'm gonna go with you on that one. Barn Slow Dances.
Yeah, there's just something about it. The twinkling lights, the music.
Or
it's normally.
Oh my god, it would be even better if they get something like he sets it up, and
yeah,
she never got to go to her prom or something, so he's giving her this prom experience and slow
it's
dancing. It's
normally such a good country song that is described in it. I think there's a part in the book that I'm reading right now where Neon Moon is mentioned because it's in the playlist. That's one of my all-time favorite country songs, and oh my god,
did we add it to our country list?
No, not at all. But I swear,
past it, but I was like, I'm not too sure if this fits the vibe yet.
Yeah,
I feel like it's probably going to be one that we add later on.
Probably, but if that happened to me in real life, that is so swoon worthy. Oh my god, I would never come back from that.
I can't convince my partner to listen to country music, so that's off the table for me.
All right, so next one we have cowboy, sheriff, or bull rider. What kind of questions are these? Oh my god.
Like I said, I put some thought into these.
Oh my god.
Thought provoking and like actually, make us think.
Yeah.
Discuss.
I love a man in uniform.
But I know, that's why I put it. I know you're a sucker for a man in uniform and a hat.
Yes, literally. But also bull riders have their little chaps that they got on and the cowboy hat, and it's always a button up like flannel underneath that or something. Like, oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go bull rider though. Like, I love a good cowboy sheriff, but like, oh god, there's something so hot about a man who can stay
I want to
on a
find
bull.
an absolutely like top tier cowboy sheriff romance. So if anyone's got like recommendations for one,
Oh yeah,
send them
please
our
let us
way,
know.
because like I haven't really found a whole lot.
Me either.
And
I've seen shows.
I've seen shows, but I would love to have a really good like cowboy sheriff. Even if it's historical, I'm not a big fan of historical romance.
I'll read it.
It's a hard genre for me to get into, I will say. It feels too.
I agree. Yeah.
The language is a little bit rougher.
Yeah, and it's a little drug out.
Yeah,
like a
I
lot.
Like they're sometimes a little too long, but my own personal. I'm reading more of them. I will say I'm giving them a chance. It just takes me a moment, and I prefer them in audiobook form.
I'm sorry, I'm reading these questions. They're absolutely insane. I love them, but
Next time you make the list.
I know.
When Michelle makes the list, I make it a little too thought provoking.
No, I love it. All right, next one.
Brody. Yeah, Brody. God. Broody loner cowboy or charming flirt cowboy.
Oh my god, it's such a.
I'm a sucker for a broody man.
I am too. I love
but
a grump.
I also I say that like I'm not with the world's biggest golden retriever.
I was about to say. I love the morally gray characters. I just, and he's a cowboy.
Although
with a bunch of trauma, I can fix him.
Imagine a flirty country.
Don't do that to me. I would lose my marbles. I could not. I literally, oh my god, I can't. I'm gonna go with that because I would lose my shit.
Yeah.
Like his body build and the way that he is, and just
give him the southern drawl.
Oh!
How you doing today, ma'am?
No, I'm not going anywhere. My clothes are coming off. Gone. So yeah, I'm gonna go with charming flirty cowboy. Especially if he looks like Buck.
Same. Ditto on that. Charming flirting cowboy. Although, like I said, I'm a sucker for a grumpy
I
man.
know, I am too, but sometimes it just
Especially
doesn't.
in my romance reads.
Yeah,
but I feel like that's so commonly done.
But
too.
also, it sometimes doesn't work for cowboys.
Yeah, no,
because
it doesn't fit like the overarching like vibe of them.
Yeah,
like,
because like they're around people all the time.
Reason for him to be broody, like
yeah,
broody all for no reason.
I mean, I get trauma and stuff like that, but also
but that's understandable. Like,
yeah,
like if it's like because I've read a really good veteran cowboy romance back in 2020. I don't remember the title of it. I'm finding it before we started recording, but I have a lot of books on my Kindle. Okay, guys, like that's asking a lot. We're talking like I have like 1,000 something books on there.
Yeah.
So like I'm digging through like a lot of shit. So like I couldn't find it, but he was a veteran. He came back, so it was like a darker romance, a little bit more suspenseful because it did have like she was on the run from something, a little bit of outlaw kind of vibe.
Yeah.
That kind of broody character.
Yeah,
I love.
I love
because
that.
He was only kind of like he was broody to an extent, but once people got to know him, he wasn't.
He opened up
he wasn't like he wasn't seen as like broody. He was just like, oh, he's just quiet. Like,
yeah,
just,
the quiet.
He's
the quiet is
like,
good.
He's just that's just his face. He's got resting bitch face.
Yeah, but like being like that just doesn't fit the cowboy narrative in my opinion that much.
I don't feel like it always fits. Like
yeah, okay, sometimes yeah, it does.
Like if it's a darker cowboy romance, yes, I am all down for like a broody character, but I don't always want a broody
exactly
jerk of a character.
Like I feel like cowboys are naturally flirty.
I want
like,
a buck. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
don't we all? Don't we all?
I want a cowboy buck.
Like the Halloween episode this past year where he was dressed up like a cowboy. Yep, give me that, but like in a whole movie. Thank you. All right. Next question. We have Dusty Rodeos or Sunset Trail Ride. Okay, this one is really hard because I've only been to one rodeo my whole life. We're about to go to another one. I'm so excited for that. I'm gonna go with Sunset Trail Rides because I love horseback riding and I love sunsets. It's two things that I really like.
Such a good like romantic trope too.
Yeah,
like, it's just always a
you're
really good, like,
one on one, like
because it's a very intimate scene, but also like I feel like some rodeos could be fun because like not necessarily rodeos, but like you know the rodeo fairs,
like the fairs, yeah,
and like they're on a Ferris wheel and whatnot.
Stop, that's so cute too, bro. I honestly
Dusty Rodeos for me because
yeah, I'm still gonna go with Sunset Trail Rides.
Going like a bull rider trope, and
it would make sense for the plot of something like that. Yeah,
especially if they meet and she's like,
"My life in a few weeks, maybe."
One can hope. We are dreamers.
Yes, very much so.
I will look but not touch. I will observe.
All right, next one.
Final question too. It's another doozy because this one, when I wrote it down, I had a very hard time. I was like, I don't even know which one I'm going to choose because I love both of them so much.
Yeah,
we got a single dad cowboy or a lonely cowboy. With
Y'all, she just did the chill guy smirk when she said that.
Or a lonely cowboy with a loyal dog.
Oh my god, I don't even know.
It's even better when it's both.
Yeah.
When it's a single dad, and
but they
just
have
like this
cute little dog.
Yeah, like it's this old mutt thing. Like,
oh my god, I can't pick.
He's like he doesn't like anyone, and he immediately just starts loving on this other person.
I know this is supposed to be this or that, but I pick both.
Agreed. Ultimately, when I was like writing this, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up picking both. I think this is gonna be the one where I'm like, nah, I can't pick.
This one is like truly stump worthy. Like it's not. I'm not leaning one way or the other, but
I love
like
both of them, but they're even better
together.
Yep. It's like chocolate and peanut butter.
Yep. I love it. I love it together.
I know that's not everybody's thing, but that is my favorite thing.
A nice little Reese cup.
Oh, I'm a sucker for a Reese's cup. If I'm ever having a bad day, just offer me a Reese's. It fixes everything.
That's the only chocolate. That's the only kind of peanut butter that I eat, actually. Like, I like peanut butter sandwiches sometimes, but it's
like I can't
like
have
Reese
Nutella,
cups.
So instead of what I do is I take peanut butter and I take some like melting chocolate and I mix it together.
It tastes exactly like a Reese cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I make Reese's toast.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes it tastes so good.
Add a little bit of cinnamon.
But yeah, so my final answer is I'm gonna go with both here.
Both, yeah.
Because it's impossible to pick one or the other, to be honest. So
I love them both too equally. But let's get into the main part of this episode. This is our blind book playlist or blind book playlist.
Yes.
Where we take a synopsis. We don't know the author. We don't know the title. We just have the synopsis. It was picked for us by a third party, by my partner. We do not know the title. The only person who knows the title is him. We will reveal the title, or he will reveal the title to us via text message when we are done reading off the playlist and reading off the synopsis. So basically, all we have for this was
we went off of a whim here, okay? And we made playlists. We each have about 9 to 11 songs each.
Give or take. I think we have like one duplicate between the two of us.
Yeah.
And then I forget which one that is. I think it's
Hold on. I'm trying to look. I think it's a Dixie excuse me, The Chicks. I think it's one of their songs.
I think so too, yeah. But The synopsis is she's Texas's toughest bull rider, and he's determined to win her heart. Dakota and Wyatt, storm and sunshine. Growing up, they were inseparable as a pair of cowboy boots, the best of friends, or so Dakota thought. Every summer, Wyatt would come home to his family's flower farm in Granite Falls, Texas, and they'd stargaze in the field together. Pinkies brushing, laughter rumbling with the cicadas, until one summer he never returned. Dakota hasn't heard a peep from Wyatt in over 3 years, and during that time, a lot has changed. He's the hockey world's golden boy, and she's developed a reputation as the cowboy killer, breaking both rodeo records and men's hearts. The last thing Dakota needs is a distraction from her bull riding goals, but everything changes when her old friend waltzes back into town with an adorable baby on his hip. Single dad trope. Wyatt's back to get the girl he's been obsessing over for years, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to get her back. Two-stepping at a rodeo, jumping into the Cibolo Creek, even rendezvousing in the outdoor showers. All Dakota wants is to keep her distance and focus on training. But when she learns the truth behind why Wyatt left, she finds it hard to stay away. The scorching Texas sun might not be the only thing that burns him this summer.
Period. Okay, the fact that she is
picked this is because of the single dad trope.
The fact that she is a female bull rider, hell yeah.
She's the cow.
Yeah. Cowgirl. Yep, she is a badass. I love that. So, how I'm going to do it is I'm going to look and see what song firstly is the same. And I think it's Cowboy Take Me Away by the Chicks. It is. That is the same song that we have on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read individually our...
She just hit her funny bone.
I don't know why I keep doing that. I do that all the time. But I'm going to read our playlists one at a time, I think. Because there are a lot of songs. So
I'm going to be here for commentary.
First,
for jokes.
First, we do have some of the same artists, by the way.
Yeah, no. We have a lot of the same artists, and you will notice it is a very country female artist.
Yeah, I mean, she's a badass bull rider. She needs some badass women back in her. I wasn't either.
I was like, I'm just imagining her, and I'm putting out all of my like hard bad bitch country songs.
Yep,
like songs I listened to growing up, and that like. We're self-empowering.
Yes.
Like, I listen to them now when I'm like,
I want to kick down a fucking door
like
when I hear some of these songs.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So first on the list, we have Let's Go Girls. We have Man, I Feel Like a Woman. This song makes me want to bust down doors, bro. When I hear Let's Go Girls, it's like, yes!
I'm instantly like 5 years old again.
Yeah,
boogieing down.
Yeah. But we have next Turn on the Radio by Reba McEntire. Such a bop, by the way. I love that song. Next we have The Way You Love Me by Faith Hill. I was also going to add a Faith Hill song. Our brains are on the same wavelength. Then we have Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts.
I couldn't pass up a moment to add a Life is a Highway.
I will forever think of Cars when I hear that song.
100%. And I think that's part of the reason why I watched it, or I put it in there, is because I had watched
the old town feel, the small town. I love that's my favorite Pixar movie ever.
Like the distance between two characters.
Yep. Somebody Like You by Keith Urban. Yep.
Chef's kiss.
A bop. Should Have Been a Cowboy, Toby Keith. Another bop. Yep.
I picked that one because he's a country boy that
should have been a cowboy.
That became a little hockey player.
Hell yeah. Then we got Miss Dolly Parton with 9 to 5.
I had to add Dolly. I had to add Dolly in there somewhere.
Gunpowder and Lead by Miranda Lambert. Something Bad. I love that song. Oh my god. By Miss Miranda Lambert. And That's My Kind of Night by Luke Bryan. Hell yeah. That's such a solid playlist. I love it. We talked about this Actually, I'll get there in a second. All right. Watermelon Moonshine by Lainey Wilson. I thought that fit the vibe perfectly with them
I almost added that one to my
with them
list.
being friends. She talks about like making out in kudzu and stuff like that. So I was like, heck yeah. American Honey by Lady A. Chasing You by Morgan Wallen. I thought that was fitting considering he's kind of chasing
He came
her.
back for her.
Yeah. Luke Combs by Luke Combs. Hurricane by Luke Combs. And I did actually put Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn on this playlist. I didn't remember, but I figured there was gonna be like some sort of like moment where they're at like a slow barn dance, even possibly. So I was like, that is like the number one like slow dance song. That Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain. Another good bop.
Again, I
There's
almost added that one, but I had to compromise and like I was like, no, we're only gonna do one song.
I could
per
add
an
so
artist,
many to
otherwise
this
it was just gonna
playlist.
be like it was honestly just gonna be Shania Twain.
Yeah.
And that would have just been a very boring playlist for us all.
There's No Getting Over Me by Ronnie Millsap, I think is how you say his name. This one's for the girls, Martina McBride, and Stuck Like Glue by Sugarland. I used to love that song so much. All right, guys. Our playlist will be on Spotify and Apple Music. Did you know that they made a new feature now that you can combine playlists from Spotify and Apple Music? You can put your playlists back and forth.
Oh, nice.
They just announced that yesterday, and I was like, bro, this is so perfect.
We thought about possibly doing it on YouTube, but that would essentially just be using like music videos and
yeah, I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, don't want to get in trouble. But we will be posting like a actual like list if you want to make your own your own playlist.
Yeah, so I figured that would be a cool thing, just make it on Spotify and Apple Music and like flip flop back and forth, so that way we don't get copyrighted. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
drum roll. The book is Homebound by Meredith Trapp.
That's so fitting. Wait, let me see the cover.
It's the one that we have literally been sending back and forth to we sent back and forth to each other at the beginning of the summer.
Get out of here. Oh my god. The way it did not it was not clocking to me that was the same book.
Well, because like I don't think you've sent me anything or I've sent you anything in like the last couple of weeks about it, but like I know we were sending.
Oh yeah, no, I remember she's got assless chaps on. I remember the cover.
Like I remember the cover. I was like, I remember the title too because I remember thinking, oh, Homebound, like Homebound wants like Pets, the fucking movie.
Yeah,
with 2 dogs and
dude.
cat.
Oh my god, that's so crazy that we were like, that is insane.
Yeah,
Daniel has good taste though.
He really does.
Props to him. I love it.
We're also going to be doing like a review of this. So when we actually read it, we're going to do an update where we actually review the book. We go over like our favorite parts, essentially what we kind of did.
And what we added playlist wise to our.
And we will be adding a couple more songs.
Yeah, probably a lot actually.
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like the more we read it, the more we're going to be like, nah, this song really.
Yeah, this song needs to be in it. And if it has a playlist in it, we're going to have to include those songs too. We should get Daniel to do this for a Christmas book.
Yes.
Since he has good taste and judgment.
I will say, I gave him a list of 5, 6 different titles. So he had some options to pick from. And they were all Western or cowboy romances that neither of us had ever talked about. We hadn't talked about these authors. Or there were brief ones that we had kind of went over at one point, but we haven't actually read. And I knew
like dead ass that did not clock to me that we'd like actually seen this book and like talked about it.
I almost spoiled it for myself because I grabbed a book when I was out on a date and I picked it up without even realizing it. Read the first line of the synopsis.
Yeah.
And I read the guy's name and I was like, oh fuck, I think this is I was like, I think this is the book that we're doing for the blind book playlist. I was like, let me put this back really quick.
Oh my god, I love that though. He
I
has
was like, I hadn't turned it over yet because when I pull books off of the shelf, I always pull so I have it back facing towards
Same.
me. You know, that way I don't judge a book by its cover because
I
sometimes
can read it first and then judge it.
then I look at the cover, I'm like, it could have been so much better.
Yeah.
But the synopsis is phenomenal.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that he should do this for Christmas. That'll be a really interesting one.
Or we have him do it every time we have like themed months because I feel
Yeah.
like we're gonna be doing, especially since honestly
We could have
this has
Maddie
been-
and Luke even pick out some too.
This has been so exciting to plan too. Just the overall month.
Yeah.
And these upcoming episodes for this month has been so much fun that I feel like we should be doing more themed like months.
Same.
I've also really enjoyed like the review aspect of it, so we might be doing more reviews.
I literally can't wait. Like we're in Cowboy month now, so like I'm excited about it, but we're in it. But I'm so excited for like our like Christmas reads.
Yes.
That month is going to be just like this
I
one,
have
and we're going to
so many
constantly talk about it.
Christmas books pre-ordered, like
It's going to be so fun, and we're going to like we get to do so many crafts and stuff like that coming up with like the
Yes.
holidays. Like I'm so excited to incorporate like the
we're gonna be trying to do like paper mache pumpkin heads for like a fall
photo shoot.
bookish photo shoot.
Yes, it's going to be so cool. I literally cannot wait for the rest of this month to happen. And the fact that we're actually like we talked about last time, we might be doing some physical research at the rodeo depending on if we can find any cowboys just
But if
walking
not-
around. But if
not,
not,
we'll give you an overall view of like or review
our
of,
rodeo experience.
like what we saw, what we did,
Yeah.
what we thought was cool. Like I'm excited because I haven't been to one since I was very little.
Same.
and-
I haven't been to one since I was a junior in high school, and that was a huge one, and I was very intimidated and scared.
Yeah.
But this was a little
fell
hometowny, like
I fell asleep.
but I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. This month is going to be so fun. Like all of our things we have planned, the Mad Lib episode. Oh, that's going to be
Yes.
so fun.
So I have like I went and made, or I will say I did have Chat GPT make these Mad Libs because I'm good, but I ain't that good.
Yeah.
Like I'm creative, but I make my own Mad Libs creative.
Yeah.
So I did just some Western cowboy themed Mad Libs.
Oh,
We're
that's
gonna
be
fill
so
in
fun.
the words. I even thought about possibly making that like an after dark episode and us having a couple of drinks.
Yes. Oh
and
my
being
gosh.
A little wine tipsy while we do it.
Yes.
I even thought about possibly making like a cowboy themed drink for us.
Yes. Oh my god, we should do that at the end. That should be our 100 listen celebration along with the end episode of Cowboy Month to wrap
Mhm.
it all up and to like just
Finish it off.
finish it off on a very strong note.
Honestly, depending on how fun it is to actually be doing those episodes, we might be doing more like of the Mad Lib episodes because
Yeah.
I feel like that would be it'd just be funny. It'd just be nice fun.
In the
like,
next few months we are going to
lighthearted.
start videoing and like getting that up on YouTube and
you guys will actually get to see our faces.
yeah. Instead of just hearing our voices, which I know they're great. I know they're nice and everything. But our faces are equally great too. So
Yes.
I'm
100%.
excited for that. We are getting new mics. I'm so excited for that also. Like this month is going to be so full of so many fun things. And the podcast has so much cool stuff coming up in the next few months.
Yes. I know we talked about broadening. I cannot talk today. I can't say this word. Broadening your horizons as far as like books go.
Yes.
And I feel like we should do a whole episode where we kind of talk about this, about like our audiobooks.
Yeah,
Like-
our preferences, stuff like that.
I will read anything in any genre at this point. I love, well, not any genre, but any format.
I'm getting into paranormal. I've read
Romance
about
for
4
audiobooks was a difficult start for me, but like I feel like a good start for you because you do like kind of like the creepypasta videos,
Yeah.
Mr. Nightmare, stuff like that. You'll enjoy like a good mystery or thriller in an audio.
Yeah, so I think I'm actually going to look into that and see about getting some horror audiobooks and start listening to them when I'm like
I
doing
might
regular chores and
I might send you some of the short novellas that they have on Amazon because they have Amazon originals that are through Kindle Unlimited,
yeah.
and they have the free audiobook version through Kindle Unlimited.
Ooh.
So you don't have to have you have to have Audible downloaded, but you don't have to have Audible
like a subscription.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
It's not part of the Audible subscription. It's part of Kindle Unlimited subscription.
Gotcha.
They're like the short little novella series, but there's a lot of bigger authors that are doing it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm down. I'll listen to some. So, before we go,
we're gonna go over our actual
okay. Well,
list.
I can't get to my reading list right now, so I'm gonna go over some of the actual like.
I didn't add many to this list.
Actually, hold on. I might be able to pull it up.
Officially, it's only 6 with Homebound added to the list.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Would it be easier to just go over the rules that we kind of set for this month?
Yeah, because I don't want to say any titles and then not read them like I did for the summer reads.
I kind of feel bad with the summer reads because I read, although as of recording this, I've read 22 books for August, which was a little bit more than what I initially said for August. So I read like 52 odd books this summer. And I only read 8 out of my original list.
Yeah, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I just want to go over.
But
so
we kind of had some rules that, well, not really rules,
just
guidelines.
like guidelines to follow.
Guidelines
so we're going to be reading 2 of the same book.
I think we're reading a couple of different ones.
I think we're reading 2 of the same book, like not 2 of the same books, but like we're reading at the same time 2 books. I know one is an Elsie Silver book.
Yep.
We
Flawless.
also have a rule. This is a rule where we are not reading 2 of the same author. Every book that we are reading from someone different.
Yep. So we're not, that way we aren't reading nothing but like Elsie Silver and Layla Sage.
Yeah.
And Paisley Ho. We're reading
all of like the bigger cowboy romance writers. We are only reading 1 book
out of their
collections
because we eventually do want to go back and read the rest of them.
I have read about
read nothing but
3 Elsie Silver so far, so this will make my 4th one, and they've all been in different series. Actually, Flawless is in the same series of the book that I read months ago. So actually, it was like a year ago that I read it, and I still think about it on the daily basis. But that's my 4th book. So it's good to just read 1 from each author because 1 that gives us like new people like writing.
Yeah, new writing experiences.
Yeah.
And that way we're not spending the entire month reading 1 series.
Yeah.
We have like different things to talk about. We have different authors' writing styles, and we can compare them and talk about them like, hey, here's what we liked in this one. Here's what we liked in this one. Here's what they could have done differently in this one. Like, we can more easily pinpoint that than just reading the same author's writing over again.
Yeah.
Because then it kind of feels like the same story.
Over and over again.
Because you're reading the same writing style.
Yeah, and not only that, but
like
if it's in a
people get burnt out of an author, because they don't realize that like it might feel like the same story, but it's a different story, but it feels the same because that's how the author's writing is. You're recognizing that writing style versus the actual story.
So another thing is we're gonna try not to go over 10 books. Right? Is that what we said? Like
I'm probably gonna end up
I am too, but like for the list itself,
I think we only came up with like 8 to 10.
Yeah. Just to keep it not
that way we're not overwhelming ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we don't always read that many books. Although I've been on a weird like reading kick and I've wanted to do nothing but read.
I love when I get in moods like that though, because I can devour books
been, like,
so fast.
Absorbing every type of book I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
Like this is the first day that I've not spent it all day reading. That's why it was kind of like hard to get a hold of yesterday's because every time I was supposed to put my phone down away from me and reading.
I feel that. I get in moods like that and I love it because like I said, I can devour books so fast when I'm in moods like that. Like I'll go through them like this and then I'll have weeks where I'm just like,
I don't want to read a single thing.
Yep.
My brain can't process.
My brain
words.
hurts. My eyes hurt.
Sometimes I'll get into like these bad reading slumps where it's just like my brain just does not know how to read the English language.
Yeah, and the words are all jumbled.
It's like a hot.
And I have to read it like a gazillion times.
I'm like, oh God, you look. It's like, I can't understand you, your alphabet soup.
Yeah, and that's like, I'm hoping that I continue the kick of wanting to read throughout this whole month and I don't get into a really bad like reading slump because of the fact that, one, we've hyped this month up so much and I'm so excited to finally be here, and two, I don't want to go into a reading slump going into fall.
Yeah, because that might mess up our Christmas reads
Yeah.
too. But one thing, so I think we talked about it a little bit when we were first planning this episode, when we first were talking about our playlist. I am a little nervous that we might overhype ourselves with this blind book playlist one, because it
Yeah.
sounds insanely good.
I'm gonna be
It
really
sounds-
disappointed if I can't get into it and read it at all.
I know.
Oh, that's gonna be so
I want to be
bad.
straightforward with that. I don't think it's gonna be bad. It sounds
But
phenomenal.
it does. It sounds
But, like,
great. But there's always the off chance.
There's always that off chance that we just might not like it, because we're not gonna like every book that we read.
Exactly.
We never do. We read a synopsis of it and it sounds phenomenal, but when we actually read it, we're like,
It's like,
"That's
this is not it. This is not what I
thought it was gonna
want.
be," and like the writing style is not like what I like, and like it is what it is.
Yep.
I'm not gonna bash anyone, because if they're like, "Oh, I love this book," I'm like, "Oh, good, you liked it. I'm glad someone liked it, because I was going in hoping to like it, and I just didn't like it as much as I
That
did."
happened to me with so many summer reads, and I'm so disappointed about it. So I'm hoping that this month does not fail me.
I'm excited. I definitely don't think we've overhyped myself. I will say another book we're reading. It's from the same series. It's just not the same book. I think you're
Done and Dusted.
You're reading Done and Dusted.
Yeah.
And I'm reading the most recent one that was just released like a few months ago, Wild and Wrangled.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think that is overhyped.
I've heard really good
I've heard really good things about it.
When I was research, because I did a lot of research for this, and I was looking up like top authors, top recommended books, and the top couple of names that I kept seeing was Layla Sage, Elsie Silver, Paisley Hope, Maisley White, Yates.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh, there was one more. I mentioned it earlier, but now my brain is like not working. Oh, Jessica Peterson.
Yeah.
Because of the Cash, Wyatt, and stuff like that.
I am reading Cash currently.
That is also another one that
That's a book series. Are you going to read Wyatt?
I'm going to read Cash.
Oh, okay.
That's the one. I have the audiobook.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, then that's the second book that we'll be reading together. The first one was Flawless. We never said that.
I think I might have mentioned. I think I went to go mention it, but I kept saying the author's name, not the title.
I just want to say
there's actually one more. We're reading the Alien one together.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember if we picked which one we're gonna do. I think we talked about doing the first one.
Yeah.
I haven't read that author or that series yet, but
yeah, we're gonna read a Cowboy Alien, y'all.
I'm a sucker for an alien romance. Okay, like not gonna lie.
I'm so excited to read that
romance,
one.
Alien romance. Sign me up. It's an automatic buy in my book.
So I'm really excited to read Flawless because Heartless, Cade Eaton, he is in my top 5 book boyfriends ever. And Flawless is, yes, I know. And his name is Rhett. And that is so crazy because I keep mentioning the show, but it's called Outer Range. And it's like a sci-fi alien-esque type of show. But the bull rider's name is Rhett. And he is so beautiful, and I'm just so excited for that book because he's all I'm gonna be picturing when I read this.
It's a single dad bull rider.
I know. It's gonna be so good, and it has all of our favorite tropes in it. And like, oh my god,
that's the thing with Cowboy Month. I don't think I'm gonna be disappointed in any of the books that
Me either.
End up reading because so many of them have so many of our favorite tropes. Like we're suckers for the single parent trope. Yep. Okay, I am an absolute sucker for it, and it is another trope that is commonly seen in there. And one of the books I plan to read does have it, accidental pregnancy. But I feel like Cowboy Romance is always doing
yeah, I was about to say
I haven't read one yet that has disappointed me with the accidental pregnancy trope.
Yeah, Heartless has the accidental pregnancy, and it was actually written phenomenally, and I did not hate it.
You tell me about that because when I was picking this, when I picked up Flawless, I was like trying to decide if I wanted to get Heartless or Flawless, and I was like, no, I'll get Flawless. I was like, because you already read Heartless, and I was like, I can read that at a different point. Let me read this one.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited. This month is so cool. I love us for coming up with this too because it's so fun.
And honestly, like I said, I'm excited because the next one that we for sure have planned is for January, and that's going to be all sci-fi related. So we're going to be doing the aliens.
Yes, that's
like,
gonna be such a cool.
Because you don't read those type of books too often, so I have recommendations, and so I got to get some reading done to give you some recommendations.
Yeah. But
I'm
yeah,
so
no,
excited for
it's
it.
I
think
love
we're
these
gonna be a
themed
little
months.
smaller on that one too. I think.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do because
there's really not a whole lot of those.
because it'll be January, so we'll be doing a bunch of other stuff, doing like
Mhm.
going over like reading goals, what we read last year.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long episode because.
So I think that month we're not gonna have like that many books that
Yeah.
we should read. I think it'll only say like 5.
Yeah.
Because being that you've never read it before, how you feel about the alien one we're gonna read for this month is really gonna be.
I was about to say it will be
how
like
January is gonna go for us.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'll like it.
I think you'll like it.
I do too.
Especially when you think about it as like, oh, this is just I want to immerse myself. I don't want to actually feel like maybe you want to be a space cowgirl.
Yeah, like come on, who wouldn't?
Who has not wanted to be a space pirate or a space cowboy at some point after watching Treasure Planet?
Katana, how do you feel about this month?
You excited?
She's very, very excited. Heavy breathing into the mic is a good sign. All right, guys. Well, I don't know why I keep slapping the counter, but
it's Marvel, makes a good sound.
Yeah, this concludes our episode of welcoming you guys into Cowboy Month.
We're so excited. Give us a big yeehaw.
Yeah, yeehaw, y'all. Yeehaw. I hate us for that. Anyways, we will.
We're not living in the South.
I know, like we don't
live in the country.
Like we don't. We're not. We're from New York, y'all. I mean, you guys. I could never. Anyways,
Washington. Oh my god. Seattle.
We will see you guys next week.
All right. See you next week, guys.
Cowgirls out. Bye.
Bye. Yeehaw.